Hey guys, welcome back to another plan with me. This week I'm planning from August 21st to the 27th, and I'm using this Ew David kit from Scribble Prints Co. And I'm just going to go ahead and apologize really quickly for my big fat head being in the way for a large chunk of the base of this spread, but that's because I've never done this full box double door situation that I'm currently attempting on screen, and I did steal this idea from Rosie Plans. She is the first person I saw do this, but I thought it turned out so cute after all of the struggling, and I feel like these were, in my opinion, the best full boxes to do this with. I think it looks so cute. I'm looking at it right now. It's adorable. I love it. But as for why I chose this kit this week, to be completely honest, this kit works for every week in my life recently, just because I'm having some pretty shitty luck. But I don't have enough. I don't have enough kits that are like fitting my life right now. Don't get me wrong, I'm a planner girl. I love all of the pretty colors and aesthetics and moods and like all that. I love it. But I wish I had some more kits that were themed around like bad luck or feeling down or depressed. Can we have like a depression kit and all the fashion girls are just like sitting in their pajamas with their hair all messed up? I would love that. I would buy 3. But yeah, this week in particular, there were a lot of lows. There were a couple highs, I will say, but definitely just a lot of crying and just bad luck. A few of the bigger things were I came home on Tuesday to Brad, my roommate's cat, eating a soy sauce packet on my white carpet in my room. I had accidentally not shut the door the whole way on Sunday, and he managed to push it open. So that sucked. There was another leak in our apartment. This is officially the 3rd leak, I believe. Yeah, this is the 3rd leak in our apartment. 4th, technically, if you count our toilet a couple years. Our toilet was leaking into the downstairs coffee shop, but because that didn't really affect me that much, it did because we had to get our toilet fixed, but you get what I'm saying. But this is the 3rd leak where like there was water damage in our apartment. 2 out of the 3 leaks were in my bedroom. So that really sucked. Lucky for me, this one was in the little laundry area, but it was a pain in the ass, and my roommate and I almost missed seeing Fall Out Boy because of it. So yeah, it was just like bad luck on top of bad luck, but silver lining, spoiler alert, whatever, we did get to see Fall Out Boy. So that was more of a high moment, but I feel like that was about it. And then on Sunday, I went to see my grandmother, and I got very, very sick. I didn't actually end up like shitting my pants or anything, but I had such bad stomach cramps that we were not able to finish our errands. And by we, I mean Joe and myself, and then we also got stuck in New Jersey, an hour away from home, because I was too scared to leave like a convenient toilet and make the trek back to Philly on a highway for an hour with no bathrooms. So we basically had to wait it out until my stomach cramps stopped, and didn't get home on Sunday until 11 p.m. and hadn't done almost all of the stuff on our to-do list. So yeah, I also missed the bus on Monday. We'll get into that because I was not late. The bus was early, and it was not posted on Google Maps or on the SEPTA app, so that sucked. Yeah, I basically just had a shitty day pretty much almost every day. But anyway, yeah, I don't think anything else really big happened, so we might as well jump into the day by day. I am wanting to get better at syncing my voiceover with what's happening on the screen. It's just so hard for me. Like, I just talk, and then I'll watch my videos back and realize how annoying it is that I'm talking about things that I haven't even like put on the page yet. So I do want to get better at that, but yeah, we'll see. So whatever, I'm just going to get started, and starting with Monday, The first thing I marked with this Once More with Love Whoa Munchkin was that the bus came 5 minutes early, and I was so mad at myself because I could have made it. I just sat inside because I didn't want to stand at the bus stop for longer than I had to. I like to be there 5 minutes early. I was literally across the street from the bus stop when the bus just zipped by because I'm sure it's the same in any like major city, but if nobody's at the literal bus stop, the bus won't even pause. So I was about to be at the bus stop and it just zoomed by, and I immediately burst into tears because like it's so embarrassing, but I'm just at such like a high level of stress lately that like I need a lot of good things to happen in order to like bring me back down to like a neutral level. So now every minor inconvenience is just like the waterworks, and just add the sleep deprivation to that, I'm just not doing well. So yes, I missed the bus and instantly burst into tears. And I walked back to Joe's apartment. That's where I was. And he got out of bed and offered to drive me. But then like, I guess he was half asleep because then he just went right back into bed. It wasn't a big deal. I just went out and caught the next bus. And this time I went out 8 minutes early, and good thing I did because the bus was 8 minutes early. I couldn't believe it. I almost missed another one, but I also was crying and wanted to compose myself before going back out to the bus stop. And there's usually 20 minutes between each bus, but there were like 10. So fortunately, I caught the second one. Otherwise, who knows what I would have done, because I clearly was not in a good headspace. So that's once again just a little drama queen. Once More with Love Munchkin. This is a very heavy Once More with Love day. It's almost all Once More with Love. So I marked that I was in office, and I used this little sleeping munchkin because crying makes me really tired, and I also don't sleep Sunday nights. So I was not functioning very well. Under that, with another munchkin, I marked that I walked back to Joe's in 90-degree heat. He did offer to pick me up, but I wanted the exercise, and I knew I was going to shower once I got back, so whatever. A little sweat wouldn't kill me. And then after my shower, I took a nap, which I marked with yet another munchkin. I hate that I nap on Mondays, but it is what it is. I need the sleep. And then I used this I'd rather die munchkin to mark that when Joe got back from his soccer game, he was just giving me all of this really what's that word? I'm blanking on the word, but basically just unwanted advice. I didn't want it. Unsolicited advice. There we go. He was just like saying, have you ever thought of like only eating fruit until noon? Or have you ever thought of like fasting? Or have you ever thought of like working out every day or making sure you walk every day? And it was just pissing me off because I've literally tried every single thing he mentioned. And it is what it is. I'm in my 30s now. My body has changed, and it's just more difficult to maintain a weight. And like, we weren't even talking about my weight. I think he just got back from his soccer game of like running around being all fit and whatever. And it like inspired him to give me advice. And I just like was not in the mood. Then we watched No Hard Feelings, and this little remote is from Sticky Perks. I very much enjoyed that movie. It was very cute. Yes, it is somewhat inappropriate, but the end for me makes up for all of the inappropriate stuff. And it was just really funny. Like, I'm sorry, it was funny. And then with one more munchkin, I marked that I had insomnia. Moving on to Tuesday, the first thing I marked was that Brad got soy sauce all over my carpet. Don't even ask me where he got a soy sauce packet. I have no idea. I wasn't home all weekend. And the main thing that upset me was I had told my roommate in the past, if I'm gone all weekend and my bedroom door is open, it was an accident. I've only left it open one other time by mistake, and the cats did get in my room, but they didn't really mess anything up too badly. I think there were like a couple pieces of paper on the floor and fur everywhere. It wasn't a big deal, but this was like a big deal. Yeah, I was not happy. So of course I had another total meltdown, and I was just like screaming expletives at the top of my lungs, crying once more. I was just a wreck at this point. And you know what? It's all fine. Now I managed to get all the soy sauce out of my carpet. It took me a while, but I did it. Then with a Sticky Perks, the little cat painting, it just seemed appropriate. It looks like the cat's destroying something. This is from Papershire, or whatever the new name of the shop is. And then, of course, a Once More with Love munchkin. And then this phone is from Sticky Perks. I had to request an urgent travel request. Yes, I said that right. You have to request an urgent travel request. Like, you have to call, and then the person you talk to will then request it's a mess, but yeah. So I called this day because it was officially close enough to my flight that I was able to try to expedite this passport. I don't even know if you can expedite something that's this late, but whatever. And then another Sticky Perks little sticker right here, a laundry hamper. I did my laundry. I then did an upper body workout, and this is a Coffee Monsterz Co. little doodle. I love these. They're so cute. I don't have a lot of them, but I use them sparingly. Then with this Scribble Sticker Co. game controller, I marked that I finished syncing the gaming footage that my friend and I had recorded. Finally, this program that I'm working with is very tedious. Then with a flag and a Once More with Love TV, I marked that my roommate and I watched the challenge, and I pulled stickers for an upcoming plan with me. Moving on to Wednesday, the first thing I marked, I accidentally wrote in my planner the soy sauce thing. I don't know what came over me. I just like totally skipped Tuesday and started writing Tuesday and Wednesday spot, but it's a blue sticker. You can barely see the writing. I just meant to mark work. Then I had to call Amazon, and this is another Sticky Perks phone. They had left my package at somebody else's house and took a picture of it on someone else's stoop. So like, I 1000% knew I was not getting that package. So I had to call and get a refund. Then I marked with a munchkin that I ran on my break. After work, I did some planning with those stickers that I had pulled the night before, and that's just, of course, another munchkin. I think this laptop is Apple Blossom Prints Co. actually. And my roommate and I were editing the now fully synced game footage. So that was really fun. And then I read a little bit before bed, just using another munchkin to mark that. And I may have actually gotten this in some Happy Mail from a planner friend. So love that sticker. And then finally on Wednesday with this little Coffee Monsterz Co. zombie, I marked that I just ended up staying up way too late. I was finally getting into this book. It's weird. I really like the book, and it's definitely my type of story, but for whatever reason it's like not a page turner for me. I don't get it. It's like a good book and it's so up my alley, but it's taking me forever to get through. Moving on to Thursday, the first thing I marked with a flag and this tired munchkin was that I was just exhausted at work this day. I wasn't at work, I was at home, but you know what I mean. And I was just super in my feelings, just feeling really, really down about everything. And then with a fancy label and another Papershire sticker, I marked that it was just super gloomy, cold weather this day. It was raining, and I actually loved being home during this weather, but me, the pessimist, all I could think about was how soon I would have to be in office 3 days a week, which meant I wouldn't just get to stay home on rainy days. I'd have to walk 1.5 miles to the office in rainy weather and cold weather, and that just like made me so sad. That's seriously the main reason I want to work from home. I don't like weather, let me just say. Then after work, Joe and I got buy one, get one free from Blaze Pizza, and we split it with my roommate. So that worked out really well. And then I think just he and I watched the challenge this night. So those are both Once More with Love stickers. And then with this little Paper Co. Nike sneaker, I marked that I walked 1 mile just to help myself digest. And then the final thing I marked with this, I want to say this is a Scribble Sticker Co. bed. Just that I did not get a good night's sleep. For whatever reason, Joe didn't want to move Janet. Janet was taking up half the bed. Then Joe was starting to take over my half of the bed, and I was essentially gripping the side of my bed, holding myself off the floor all night. I only have a full, so we fit comfortably, but not when you're giving the cat half the bed. So moving on to Friday, the first thing I marked was that it was my short work day. Another munchkin. And then with this is like this random deco from back in the day, possibly from Anxiety Aids, I can't remember, but my passport randomly came. And it's wild because every day since I put in that urgent travel request, I was calling and they kept saying, they haven't accepted your travel request yet. But they must have accepted, I know they did because they charged me for it. They accepted the overnight shipping. So I don't know, maybe they realized that it was bullshit to charge me for an urgent travel request because it had already been like 20 plus weeks at this point. So I never got charged for that, just the overnight shipping. But it came in time, and I'm not going to lie, I was hoping it was going to be late so I wouldn't have to go on this trip. But whatever, I have a passport now, so I got to go somewhere else. Another little Nike shoe I marked that I ran on my break, and then after work my roommate and I edited a little more, and this gaming controller I think is just leftover deco from a kit. Then with this Once More with Love Froyo sticker, I marked that Joe and I got buy one get one free frozen yogurt, and then we watched the challenge with another Once More with Love sticker, and then yet another Once More with Love sticker. I just marked that I hated my life. I have some like health things that are really affecting my life, and it's just, I don't want to go into it, but like I was just not feeling good this night, so I'll leave it at that. Moving on to Saturday, the first thing I marked was that I got ready, and I'm so sorry, I can't think of where these brushes are from, but if you are interested, just leave a message and I'll check for you. With a GP Studio bucket, I marked that there was another fucking leak in our apartment. It looked like the pipes in our ceiling were just gushing water, or our AC unit was gushing water. We didn't know where it was coming from, and we tried turning off all the water in our unit, but it was still leaking. So that's when we tried turning off the air conditioner, and eventually the leak slowed and then stopped. So we assumed it was the air conditioner, because then we were able to turn our water back on and it was not an issue. However, not having air conditioning in this heat was not going to be cute. And my roommate actually offered to stay and wait for our landlord. Our landlord was just like hell-bent on coming this Saturday to like look at the leak, even though he has no idea how to fix anything. And like, we shut off the AC, the leak stopped, it's not an emergency, like let us go to our concert. But I talked my roommate into telling him no, he had to come at 6, he could not come then. And she and I went to the Fall Out Boy concert. And it was like, it's actually some sort of dumb like sporting event thing, but Fall Out Boy was playing. So we just went to see them. We skipped everything and just came for, I think they played for like an hour or an hour and a half. It was really fun. But then afterwards, we were really cutting it close because there were a lot of people there that we had to say goodbye to, and it was like getting really annoying. But eventually we just had to ditch because we had to meet our landlord at our place. So we rushed back home, and that is a coffee Monsterz Co. emoji sticker. Then with the Sticky Perks Domino's icon, I marked that I got Domino's after the whole leak thing with Joe and a couple of his friends. And then the final thing for Saturday with another Nike shoe was just that we went for a walk after eating. Moving on to Sunday, the first thing I marked with this, I want to say this is Sticky Perks as well, this little like birth control packet. I had a teledoc appointment because the last teledoc appointment I had, they only gave me one refill of birth control, and I needed more because I'm not going to the gynecologist. Sorry, this is TMI. I'm not going until December, and I'm out of, refills. So this guy gave me 3, so that's good, but I think I'm still going to need 1 more before I see my gynecologist. Anyway, whatever, long-winded, I'm sorry. After that, we just ran a bunch of errands, and then also, I can't remember where this run errands sticker. Again, if you want to know, I will check for you. The Aldi bag is from Sticky Perks. We did go food shopping, and then I think we just got apples. Yeah, we just got apples, and then we went to Chili's with my grandmother, and then we had planned on taking my grandmother to ShopRite because she needed to get some things, and I wanted to get some things that they had on sale. We never made it because at dinner, my stomach, oh my God, just immediate pain. Like, we ordered dessert and I couldn't eat it. Like, there was absolutely no way. I was sweating. My body temperature rose like 10 degrees. I was going to get sick. So we had to like rush back to my uncle's house where my grandmother now lives, and I never ended up getting sick, but I was just in like excruciating pain, if you know what I mean. So so that was a little emoji, and then with a munchkin on a toilet, I just marked that I waited it out. I never actually went, nothing ever came out of me, but I was just in a lot of pain. We didn't get home until 11, and I marked that with another munchkin. And then even though I definitely should have gone straight to bed, I didn't want to end my weekend on that note. So we did watch one episode of And Just Like That, and I used this little Sex and the City TV, also I believe from Sticky Perks, to mark that. But anyway, that's everything for this week. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.